What's up guys, it's Anthony, and in today's video we're gonna just be picking up where we left off last video. We're just gonna go ahead and get this vacuum ball installed. I got a little connector and some pieces of hose and some self-tappers, and I'm just gonna try and mount it on the little fender brace support thing where the horn mounts. So we're gonna go ahead and try and do that. It's really kind of cold outside, but I'm gonna work until I get cold, and then we'll do some more come later on. So yeah, let's go ahead and get going, see how much we can get done. We're probably gonna do my steering box spacer and might start pulling the front axle apart, or the suspension at least, because I have some control arms to install. I've got 4.5 inch coils. They should be 4.5. I hope they're a little bit lower. And then I'm gonna order some shackles for the rear. We have a transfer case over here on the ground. I'm gonna order an SYE as well. And yeah, so the Jeep's gonna go under some surgery over the next couple of weeks, hopefully, and have it ready to wheel by the end of April, beginning of May. And hopefully go on a camping trip for my birthday at the end of May. That's the plan, but let's go ahead and get to work. So I accidentally broke this piece, part of the line, but I think it's gonna be okay. Hopefully my self-tappers are long enough, but I'm just gonna try and get it in there and just let it be kind of like that. I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and try and do. Just hope for the best. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get self-tappers and try and get that started. And then hopefully what I've got working here will actually work to have my heat controls. Alright, so I got one self-tapper in there. I'm gonna try and hold this side down a little bit and be able to get that one in there. And then I'll just need to take the grinder, cut these off back here, just to make sure that they don't get into the tire, which I don't think they do, especially with going up in lift. I think we should be fine. But let's go ahead and get this in there. Alright, so it's been stuck on defrost for like the last 6 months. Now I actually have heat here. Oh, that's so nice. Heyo, that's really cool. So next thing on the agenda is I think we're gonna try and heat up my steering gearbox bolts. Try and take these out. This is the spacer that I got. It's just like a $30 one on Amazon. You guys seen me paint it up a really long time ago, but this is needing to be done. Then we've got these to install, some control arms for the lower. In my shed we have the uppers. Once I get a bumper, we got some little fog lights to put on. We got transfer case sitting right there, put SYE on that. Yeah, this is my array of Jeep parts. There's a smaller cat right here that came off of a Wrangler that I think I'm gonna try and put on here just to tuck the exhaust up a little bit higher. But I borrowed my boss's torch. Let's go ahead and see if we can start heating up steering gearbox bolts and find the size and see if we can break it loose. Alright, so to do this, you got one bolt there, and one bolt up there. I don't know how rusty these are going to be. Hopefully they're not too bad. So I'm going to try and tighten them a little bit and then loosen them, tighten them, loosen them. Hope for the best. It is getting a little late, so hopefully if I can at least break them loose with the impact, then we'll go ahead and just leave it be, and I will finish it tomorrow. hopefully, and that way I can have some help putting the new spacer in there and getting the bolts started. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do with this. Let me see if I can set you guys up. Never mind, can't really set you guys up, so we're just gonna see what happens. So that's all I'm gonna do until it kind of breaks loose, and I'll update you guys here in a little bit. Well, it's not what we wanted to happen. It already broke the bolt, and I've sprayed these so much already as well, so that kind of sucks. But I guess let's try the rest. This needs to be done, so here's what it is. Alright, so we were 1 for 3, which is fine. At least I got one out. I'm just gonna go and get some new hardware tomorrow, some anti-seize. But yeah, we'll get that done. They should be like 7/16 by like, I don't know, like 4 or something like that. I'll see if I can find what it is, but that's the steering gearbox hole's done. It's really dirty up in there, so we're gonna try and clean that out. But this gearbox should be loose. Go ahead and get it dropped down, and we got to deal with the other half of the bolts that are stuck in the spacer on the steering box still. So there it is. There she is. But yeah, go ahead and get this aluminum spacer swapped out for that big one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off there though. I know you just kind of break these tabs, and then you can cut them, and then you can get a pair of big pliers and twist it off, hopefully from there. Yeah, I should have tried to heat those, but I didn't. I just kind of sent it. I forgot that I could heat them up, so that's my fault. But that's where we're gonna end the night. The light's getting close to dying. I'm tired. I'm a little cold. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow, like that. All right. It was $8.85 for 3 washers and 3 bolts. I got 4.5 inch bolts, just because by the time we put a bumper on and stuff like that, that should leave us a good amount of space still, hopefully. But yeah, that's the $9 for some new bolts. Now it's time for the headache tonight of getting the broken rest of the bolts out of the gearbox. Alright, so I just went ahead and used the grinder, finished cutting it out of here, so that way we can just get some nubs, and we should, in theory, just be able to grab some like channel locks and twist these off. Hopefully the steering box will kind of stay up in there. If not, we'll see. Usually if you have a sway bar, it just kind of lays here, but we don't have one of those. So you can see we got bolts started on this side, right there, and the new spacer, you guys can see, is up in there. So now I'm just gonna tighten it all down, and then that's all done. So there you guys have it. All the bolts are in, and yeah, now it's on to the next project, which will probably be putting coils in and all the adjustable arms and stuff that I've got. And then I gotta figure out why my steering box was leaking. I don't know why tilting the box down was making it leak, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright guys, so just wanted to do a little bit of an outro for this. Currently just kind of hanging out right now in the living room, in the recliner, and editing this video. But I also wanted to say we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is super awesome. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. We're just going to keep going. This year is going to be really cool because I just ordered a bunch of parts for the XJ. So we have a lot of content coming. We're coming into summertime, springtime, summertime. So we got so much cool stuff that we can be doing. So it's going to be really cool. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, hopefully the goal for 2024 is hopefully we can get another 250 subscribers or so and start building a little bit of a community around here. That'd be the best goal. And we're just going to try and have as many adventures as possible this summer, doing as much crazy cool stuff as possible. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I had a lot of fun filming it and doing it because I fixed an issue that has been an issue with my Jeep since it's been running again, and you guys seen that in the short. We'll see how you guys will get to see the full outcome of that. Well, you guys have already watched it if you made it this far into the video. And we installed my steering box spacer, and my wife helped me with that, and that was really fun to just have her sitting outside, hanging out with me and just working on the Jeep. And you know, it was just a really good time. What I've been waiting for quite a while, but excited for where the rest of the year takes us. And thank you guys again for 1,000 subscribers. It's been amazing, and has been Anthony with Anthony's Adventures, and I'll see you guys in the next one.